Why don't Black people talk about mental health? Mental health doesn't discriminate. The Black community isn't immune from suicide, depression, alcoholism, addiction, panic attacks that can affect people physically. But first, we have to acknowledge that care for these issues are not distributed equally. We have a history of treating drug addiction in Black communities with jail sentences in one glance, while others get the option of treatment, help, and a second chance. Maybe because when the majority of social workers, therapists, teachers don't mirror your skin color, there's a resistance of questioning, will they understand me? Will they care? Or maybe because we felt like our livelihood was reduced to one black square. Or maybe because generations before us were told what happens in this home will stay in this home. Or maybe because being Black in America and using your voice can feel like you're standing alone. Because Black people are often told you're making people around you uncomfortable, dial back your experiences, tone down your voice. To which I say, I'd rather use my voice and offend a few rather than be silent and offend no one when given the choice. If we acknowledge that talking about mental health includes talking about what uplifts us, our support system, coping skills, the ability to hear what other people have to say, then we need to acknowledge that Black people talk about mental health every single day. Because when I think of my community, I think about empowering others. I think of pride. I think of family. I think of prayer. I think about my dad walking into church with his Sunday suit and his strut. I think about the brother in the barbershop who gives out words of wisdom, has countless stories, but I've never seen get a haircut. I live to tell that I acknowledge Black history every day of the year because I wouldn't be here without those who paved the way so I can use my voice like I do today. I live to tell that I'm proud of my community, the resilience, the history, the culture, the ability to go through heartache and pain and hope that younger generations feel Black joy over pain. When I think about being a strong Black man, I think about setting an example of what I do and what I say. Because with confidence, I'll tell you, I'm a strong Black man who has felt depressed, anxious, overwhelmed, and hopeful all in the same day. I think about sharing honestly the feeling of doubt, the feeling of anxiety, the feeling of fear, of rejection due to my skin complexion while living in a country built on oppression. Because I want to be the voice of a strong Black man I never heard come into my school and talk about living with depression. So when I say strong, I mean vulnerable. When I say strong, I mean human. When I say strong, I mean striving for progress, not perfection. And when I say strong, I mean I will always look back to my community as a source for my strength, my healing, and my safe space for reflection. When I think about the Black community, I think about the achievements, the victories, the foundation of this country, the fact that we deserve more than just 1 month of recognition, and whether we express ourselves through art, music, poetry, the message of who we are, what we come from, and what we aspire to be has always been consistent. So why don't Black people talk about mental health? We do. The real question is, have you listened?